Okay, so welcome guys to the Whirlwind Axe Ultimate Guide for level 30 as a hardcore self-found warrior. Okay, so as you can see, I am currently in game on this character. I posted on Reddit this achievement. This is the quick summary. It's going to be a four-part guide. First part is going to be the preparation from 1 to 29. This is the most important part of the preparation. You will see why, um, because simply there's a lot of preparation to do, simply because you have to have a really good gear and farm a lot of profession to make yourself uh, the strongest possible at level 30 when you're facing trolls, because trolls, they can't really be kited and they are level 33 to 34, so they will be orange mobs, and they are really a pain in the ass. It's not like a random 33 or 34 tiger with no abilities. Like these trolls are really annoying, so you have to be very prepared, have very good gear, have a lot of materials, and this is why the preparation is super important. Second part is going to be the elemental grind. You can start at level 31 without the quest chain. You don't need that to collect all the charms, or burning charms, thundering charms, and cresting charms. And I'm gonna tell you exactly with video footage from last week when I completed the challenge. I'm gonna tell you all the tricks and things to be wary to perform this grind safely. And then part 3 is going to be the troll grinds. You have to get 30 blood scalp necklace or blood scalp tusk, sorry. Um, and each tusk has like 30% drop chance from the trolls, so it's gonna be a long grind as well. Um, and it requires very good gear. And part 4 is going to be Cyclonian. There's a lot of video on Cyclonian already, so it's not gonna be long, but I'm gonna give you extra tips to perform this safely. Alright, so part 1, preparation. Preparation is going to be 5 minor parts. We're going to talk about leveling and managing your XP. This is very, very important, because you want to manage your XP because you don't want to level too fast. There's so much stuff to do, so much stuff to farm, that you don't want to um, gain XP too fast. Otherwise, if you do this, you're going to um, level too fast and be like level 31, 32 uh, before starting the challenge, and obviously it's not the goal. The goal is to get this axe as early as possible, so level 30, or like if you get it at early 31 just like I did, it's also fine. um, we're gonna talk about gear, professions, materials required, and talents. Alright, let's go. So the leveling, um, not much stuff to say from the beginning. From level 1 to level 19, you want to level just like any other characters on hardcore. So you're gonna do your starting zones, you're gonna do the barons, and you're gonna do a Ragefire Chasm. You're gonna get to 19, and then at 19 things get a lot more interesting. Also, something very important on your starting zones. When you do the starting zone, I highly recommend you to get this item, Slumber Sand. This is from quest in Brittle, in Tears for Glades. Uh, where is it? No, it's here. Okay, it's a quest in Brill. It's like level 5 or level 6 quest. that gives you 5 slumber sand, and this is very very good. I still have one charge. I only used 4, but this is very good for the trolls. I'm gonna tell you why in the troll section a couple of minutes later. But yeah, I recommend you do this quest, and you can also do the sticky glue quest. I didn't do it on this character, but this is a quest from the starting zone in Durotar. I don't know if it's Razor Hill or if it's like Senjin Village, but there's a quest that gives you like 10 sticky glue. It's basically a range route, and it's also super effective. Um, so yeah, you should do that. Do these 2 quests. Uh, they give you these 2 nice items, and other than that, I have nothing else specifically to say. From 1 to 19, just level normally, do your Witchfinder Chasm, and don't die in Skull Rock, don't die to gases, go in Skull Rock at like 14, don't do stupid shit, and at 19, things get fun. Now, at 19, I want you to open quest, um, your quest log and remove everything. Literally, remove every quest. The only quest, because we don't want to XP. We literally don't want to XP. Uh, the quests you're gonna keep are WC Wailing Cavern quests. Uh, then you're gonna do Shadowfang Keep, and you want to keep Book Over because it gives you a nice wrist. Um, and Argyle Must Die. This is the most important quest because this gives Seal of Sylvanas. This is a best in slot ring for level 29, and we will absolutely keep this. Um, so yeah, very important. And then Black Pheasant Deeps, 2 quests, Black Pheasant Villainy, and the quest from the boss Baron Aquanis. So you only keep 1 quest, Black Pheasant Villainy. This is the quest that gives you a shield, Arctic Buckler, a very good shield, and it's very good when you fight the Cresting elementals. So this is the water elementals basically, because there's also frost resistance on this shield. And the Baron Aquanis quest will give you the Outlaw Saber, a great one hand that we will use right there, Outlaw Saber. Okay. Something else, never log out in a town. Rested XP is our worst enemy. We don't want rested XP. After, when you get to 19, you can start doing Wailing Caverns. Do not log out in a town. Just if you can save some XP, do it. We will be XP starved, so never do that. Never log out in a town. You don't want to stack up rested XP. So the goal is at 19 to only do Wailing Cavern for XP. I'm gonna tell you why, because we need 2 pieces of gear from Wailing Caverns. Um, Outside of that, because there's like a 24 hours lockout, outside of that you can farm materials and in the meantime, so because we're gonna have to farm a lot of stuff, a lot of profession, um, and you will see like Wailing Cavern gives you crazy XP, dungeons in general will give you crazy XP. Alright, um, so next up, gear. So this is the gear. The helmet, obviously this is like insane. 170 blacksmith. This is from blacksmithing, and it's the green iron helm. Um, it gives you insane stats: 5 strength, 11 stamina, 171 armor, and it's a headpiece. And at 2930, most characters do not even have headpiece. On my 2 previous attempts, I died to the trolls mainly because I lacked the gear, and I had no helmet. So on this one, I really went all in with the preparation, and I farmed blacksmithing up to 170. You do need to get this item, this green iron helm. You do need one citrine. One citrine. This is a material that can drop from iron deposits. When you mine it, it has a 0.9% chance to drop. Um, so you're gonna have to farm like probably you are gonna have to mine probably like 50 iron deposits. I can show you right now on my mining. I'm at 179 and iron unlocks at 125. So you can see I farmed like 54 nodes, um, iron nodes, 54, and then I got the citrine. I finally got it. So yeah, if you're lucky, you can get the citrine earlier, but you're gonna have to farm a lot of iron deposits. But it's absolutely worth it. This headpiece is literally insane. For shoulders, this is the elite shoulders. This is shoulder that you get from a vendor. I'm gonna show you which vendor. It's in Stone Talon um, Mountains, and it drops from this guy Nizik. So this guy Nizik, he's located in Stone Talon in where there's like Gerenzo Wrenchwicker, and it's like a spot, where there are like a bunch of level 22, 23 gnomes, and there's Gerenzo Wrenchwicker, and you're gonna have to be careful because Gerenzo is a level 27 mob, so I recommend you um, to start doing this at level, farming this at level 25 and onwards for the elite shoulders. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit faster now. Um, the cloak is from a BFD boss. It's called Old Sarah Kiss in Black Phasm Deeps. Yeah. Then the chest is the Mutanus chest from Whale Cavern. Then Grimtall Wizguards. Grimtall Wizguards, this is um, a wrist that you get from a quest. It's called the Grim Totem Spying Quest. It's a quest in Thousand Needles. Alright, hands, Algae's Fist from Black Phasm Deeps, Galihast, super important. 44% drop chance. Just do it. It's really insane. Gloves, 10 strength, 4 stamina, absolutely insane. Uh, then the belt, the waist piece, I didn't get it. I got a random uh, green belt, but you want to get Cobran's Grasp. This is from Lord Cobran in Wailing Cavern, and I kid you not, I did like 10 or 11 Wailing Caverns runs, and I never got this belt. So yeah, unlucky for me. Legs, green iron leggings, insane. Blacksmithing 155. 8 strength, 8 stamina, 176 armor, super good. Um, yeah, only requires iron bars, so yeah, insane. Another blacksmith piece, the feet, 130. This is super easy to acquire, gives 4 strength, 4 stamina, insane. Yeah, do this. Seal of Sylvanas, as I said, this is from the Shadowfang Keep quest reward. So yeah, you just have to kill Arigor, turn the quest in, you get this. And then Silver Lane Family Seals. This is going to be hard to get. I was pretty lucky, I got it on my third attempt. This is from Baron Silver Lane, 20% drop chance only, 7 strength, 3 stamina, insane ring. It's not a big deal if you don't get it. You can have like a random green ring. If it has strength or stamina, it's good. You want at least these two, one of these stats: strength, stamina. Strength is the best stats because it's gonna make your life easier versus the trolls, and stamina is always good in hardcore. Now, for the two-hander weapon, you want the merciless axe. This merciless axe is insane and it's super easy to acquire. You just go to Thunderbluff, it's a vendor, it costs 3 gold, so it costs a lot, but it's an insane axe. 5481 average damage, 21.011 DPS, 12 strength, absolutely massive. This axe almost has the same amount of strength as Whirlwind Axe. Like, this is absolutely massive axe. Um, and it's from a vendor in Turtle Bluff, Delgo Wage Totem, and he's located right here. Visit him often. You can, yeah, you can equip this axe at level 26. So when you have the gold, just buy it. And last but not least, the one-hander and the shield. The one-hander is from its Outlaw Saber, the quest reward from Black Pheasant Deeps. So you always get it uh, if you kill Baron Aquanis. You're gonna get a quest item. You turn this quest item in the Zoram Strand in Ashenvale right there, and you will get the saber. And the shield, you want two shields. Um, you want the Commander's Crest. It's a drop from Shadowfang Keep. And you want Arctic Buckler. It's the BFD quest reward. Alright, so this is okay for the gear. Now professions. Um, professions, super important. It's going to improve your gear. You need mining. Um, you can pick up mining from the start and you will always keep it. Um, so yeah, keep it from level 5 all the way to the end of the challenge. Then you want to pick up herbs. When you have enough materials from herbalism, drop herbalism, grab alchemy, make 15 elixir of fortitude and 15 elixir of troll blood. You want to make 15 of both of these elixir, then you stock them in your bank, and you can now drop alchemy. Then you want to go engineering, you want to go to 125, make target dummies and heavy dynamites. So heavy dynamites is this, it deals a lot of damage for only being 125 out of engineering. Um, so yeah, I recommend doing this. It doesn't stun, uh, but I feel like it's still much better than the big bronze bombs, because when you will fight the trolls, most of the times your dynamite is not going to get resisted. There's a lot of chances because you're fighting orange level mobs. Um, so you just want your dynamites to do as much damage as possible, and also your heavy dynamites have insane range compared to the big bronze bombs. The big bronze bombs, um, they stun for 2 seconds, they do less damage, but they have like a shitty ass range, like maybe 10 yards range, super bad. Um, so yeah, you want to farm heavy dynamites and target dummy, and you want to stay engineering for the next part, which is the silk cloth and the iron farm, because we will have to kill a lot of Galax centaurs. So you know, keep engineering until you are like level 27, 28, because if you are engineering, you are allowed to use target dummies or heavy dynamites. If you drop engineering, your target dummies will be useless. You won't be able to press them. Same for the dynamite. Um, so it's very important that when you're farming silk cloth, and you're going to need a lot of silk cloth, so you're going to farm all the Galax centaurs located in the Thousand Needles, it's better to have another oh shit buttons, because you might want to go into this cave as well. Um, so yeah, um, that's my advice. Just be engineering, and when you have enough silk cloth to farm like at least 30 heavy silk bandages, um, then you can drop engineering for blacksmithing. You then want to farm blacksmith, so you're going to have to, farm uh, copper bars, rough stones, farm from the start from 1 to 170. You're going to have to do a lot of farming in the lower level zone to farm tin ore, to farm copper ore. Um, but it's gonna be worth it because as soon as you get the citrine from iron deposits, you can switch from NG to blacksmith and you can go to 170 to make the helmet, the legs, and the boots, which will increase drastically your gear. Then you drop it and you go enchanting. You can start going enchanting at 29. Also, when you drop blacksmith, you're obviously going to have a lot of items from blacksmith. Um, to go to 170, you will have a lot of blacksmith items in your inventory. So don't sell these items to the vendor. Just drop blacksmith when you have all your gear. Don't sell the gear you made, and use enchanting to disenchant all the blacksmith gear you recently farmed, so you will get like already 20, maybe 30 points into enchanting, and you will already have a lot of materials that will be needed. After that, to farm enchanting, I recommend you to do Ragefather Chasm. It's super simple. Every mobs are level 16 mobs, gray mobs. You can solo it without wall buffs. You don't need any buffs. And every time you drop a green item, disenchant it so you can farm enchanting this way. And you also want to do Wailing Cavern. Now, Wailing Cavern can be a little bit tricky to solo. You'll have to be careful. I can't really tell you or make a guide about this because this guide alone is going to be very long already. But what I recommend you is to just grab world buffs during peak hours, and if you get Rend, Onyxia, and ZG buffs, Railing Canvas is going to be really easy. Or not really easy, but it's going to be like a walk in the park because you're going to do so much damage. And yeah. From enchanting, you want a number of enchantments. So you want to enchant your two-hander weapon. Obviously, I don't have it on my Whirlwind Axe. But yeah, you want to enchant your two-hander weapons. This will be Merciless Axe with weapon damage +2. Oh, I also forgot something about blacksmith. Um, you also want to farm 20 heavy sharpening stones because sharpening stones stacks with, as you can see, sharpening stones stacks with enchantments. So this is absolutely insane. This is +6 weapon damage. Absolutely crazy insane. Uh, so yeah, make sure you have 20 heavy stones in stock to farm the heavy sharpening stones while you are blacksmith before you drop it. Alright, for enchanting, you want to enchant your two-handed weapon, you want to enchant your cloak with armor +20, you want to enchant your chest with +25 health, you want to enchant your boost with +1 stamina, and you want to enchant your wrist. You have a choice here. You can do +3 strength, or you can do +3 stamina. After that, you can drop enchanting, and you want to farm engineering again, go back to 125 to be able to use target dummies and heavy dynamites. And when you do that, um, you're ready to start the encounters, the challenge. All right, other materials. We've talked. I'm gonna be brief because we talked about this a lot, but you also want to farm secondary profession, cooking and first aid. Cooking is going to be easy to farm. It's going to give you stamina and spirit boost. You mainly want the stam boots. Spirit again is going to be useless, but cooking is also nice, and you can farm this at the very end at level 29 uh, before going into this challenge. First aid, you want to farm a lot of cloth. Um, Linen cloth, wool cloth, and then silk cloth. Um, Healing potions. There are a couple of vendors. I'm gonna show you. Healing potions, healing potions. This guy, Jeddah, in Sunrock Retreat, in the inn building. This guy sells two things that we need: healing potions and life fruit. So we need life fruit for the Whirlwind Axe quest chain. We need 8 of them, so yeah, just visit this guy quite frequently. When you see healing potion, when you see life fruit, just buy them. Monta, it's this Tauren located in Freeing Post in Thousand Needles. He also sells healing potions, he sells scrolls and life fruit. So again, we want that. And the scrolls are also needed, but I recommend you, because you're going to struggle with backspace, I recommend you to buy the scrolls towards the end of your preparation work. So like when you get to the levels 27, 28, 29, um, you can start by these. These scrolls are going to be used for the trolls. Scroll of Stamina 2, insane. Scroll of Protection 2, insane. Scroll of Strength, insane. And Scroll of Agility are needed. You don't need the rest, you don't need Intellect, you don't need Spirit. But these four you need: Agi, Strength, Protection, Stamina. There's also this guy, this troll, Balai Lokwain, located in Brackenwall Village in Dustwallow March. You need to go to Dustwallow because you will have to upgrade your first aid, and also this guy sells healing potions and scrolls. So again, visit him quite often, take the flight pass, and there it is. Last but not least, super important, Glick's Brewite. This is a little goblin located in Booty Bay. Uh, he sells greater healing potions. Um, Insane potions, 450 to 580 HP on average. It's just you need these potions as much as you can. So I talked about healing potions, scrolls, life fruits, target dummies. farm at least around 100 dummies before the challenge. So before you start the elementals grind, get at least 100 dummies. Heavy dynamites, get at least 40. Alright, heavy dynamites will not be used for the elementals, only for the trolls. Now, talents. Talents, very, very standard. 21 points into arms, no points into fury protection. I've done a lot of theory crafting, a lot of different builds. This one is the best, literally simply because of these three talents. 1, 2, 3. Anger management, tactical mastery is insane. Why? Because when you fight the trolls, ideally, let's say you fight a level 34 axe thrower or a level 34 shaman. The idea is to charge in, burn 5 thunders, and dump your rage. Um, and then when you have like 20 rage or 25 rage or less, after you swing in battle, you want to switch to defensive stance and you can immediately hit disarm. And disarm is great against the trolls. It's going to reduce their damage by around 50%. So that's extremely insane. You can also, um, you know, gain distance with hamstring and then switch back to berserker stance and go back in with intercept to stun your target for 3 seconds. Tactical mastery and anger management is just so insane because they are key abilities to hit um, in protection and battle stance. So yeah, you want this, and also improved overpower. This is absolutely bonkers. Why? Because when you fight the trolls are orange level mobs. Keep in mind, level 33 or level 34. So you want to have this talent because orange level mobs have higher chances to dodge your attacks, and if they dodge you, you get an overpower proc. And if you get an overpower proc, you have 50% chance to crit, and overpower cannot be dodge. It can only be miss. It cannot be dodge parry. It's absolutely insane. It's going to, if you basically get an overpower proc and it crits, it's going to trigger deep wounds and it's going to massively accelerate the fight. And yeah. Now, I just want to take 1 minute to quickly talk about the silk cloth farm and the iron farm. You're going to need iron and heavy stones from iron deposits. You're going to need a lot of them. You're going to need also citrine from iron deposits. And the best place to farm this iron is to go to the Thousand Needles. You go to Thousand Needles and you go into this cave right there. Okay, so now we are going to, I'm going to show you the Galak mobs, the Galak Centaur farms. So there are 3 types of mobs: Scouts, Wranglers, and Wind Chasers. Right, right, right there. There you go. The Wind Chasers, they have a healing spell. The Wrangler, they have a net, so a root. Be careful about that. And the Scout, they will try to gain distance with you to shoot you basically from range with a bow. So basically, when you fight the Scout, you want to hamstring perma. So yeah, these mobs are between 24 and 24, 25. So when you are 23, you can start to farm them outside of the cave, and then you can go inside of the caves. Mobs are like 26 to 28, um, so you can go there at like 26 inside the caves. Why? Because there are a lot of iron deposits. Okay, so basically when you're here, you're about to enter the Shimmering Flats. Even if you are like level 27, 28, 29, like this is completely fine. These turtles are yellow mobs, they won't attack you. And yeah, basically you just hug the wall, you go there, and you run all the way around the Shimmering Flats. Be careful, you know, you might get aggroed by this guy. If you get aggro, you go distance and you just strafe, 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 jump, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This guy might aggro, I mean he's level 30, so it's fine. And you just run, run, run around. See, he's gonna aggro me. I just strafe, jump, strafe, jump, strafe, jump, strafe, and there it is. He's leaving combat. And as you can see, okay, this is here I'm unlucky. This is a tin vein. Um, Mine everything, mine the tin vein. So because there's a chance that this can be an iron deposit. So mine everything you see on the way. And yeah, you pretty much do the whole thing. As you approach the basilisk area, just be mindful here, be a little bit careful. Hover the left side of the hill and just walk safely over here. You might pull one mob, it's fine if you pull one, just again go distance, strafe, don't attack, and you should be fine. And finally, as you approach this area, the insect area, you can see here there's another iron deposit. So as you approach this area, you can't just cross like that, you're going to fall, so don't do this. You're going to cross by using this ledge over there. Just be careful, most of the mobs are yellow, so they won't attack you. Just cross, and if you pull some mobs, just keep running. And there's one red mob here that you have to be careful. Always look at your portrait if you're in combat or not. Hover this side, and if you pull this guy, let's say you pull him, just keep running, go to defensive stance, and strafe, 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 never give you back, and there it is. And then you can complete the run and start over, or like wait 5 minutes then start over, etc. And yeah, if you do this and you're lucky, if you're lucky you can get like 4, maybe even 5 iron deposits. If you're unlucky, you're only gonna get like 2. um, but this is a safe way to farm iron ore without um, gaining any XP. Alright. Okay. Um, so now you've prepared yourself, you have this amazing gear, you have the merciless axe, where it is, there it is. You have the enchants, you have the... Oh, I also forgot to mention, very important, you see my hand and my legs are enchanted with armor, reinforced armor. This is a quest in Thousand Needles called Wind Rider, and you have to do this quest as well. It's a quest that can be picked up in Freewind Post, and you have to go in this place and you have to collect 10 eggs. You can do this at like 28, 28, 29. Just before do it at the very end, just before doing the elementals, and it will reward you this quest with 2 armor kit, which enchant your chest, legs, hands or feet with plus 24 armor. So you want to use them on your hands and on your legs, because on your feet you will use enchanting, and on your chest you will also have an enchant from the enchanting professions. Alright, so now you're good to go. You have insane gear. You're ready to go. You have your materials, you have your health pots, your target dummies, your healing potions, your scrolls. You're ready to start with the elementals. Alright, first off, burning elementals, difficulty 2 out of 10. These guys are super easy, and if you've never done this challenge, I suggest you to start with the burning elementals, just so you get, you get your adrenaline going, you get used to playing under stress, and yeah, basically I'm going to show you exactly how you will deal with the burning elementals. Um, okay, so you just came from Hillsborough Foothills, from the main path. Now you want to hug this wall, and you can see the burning elementals are just right there, and we are going to kite them all the way there. So basically these elementals are very easy. Before you start again, make sure to mark every mob so you don't run into them. There's a raptor over here, and there's a couple of raptors behind over there. They shouldn't aggro onto you. Okay, so pulling the fire elemental, I'm gonna throw a weapon, hit the timer, and keep it every 10 seconds. Again, as per usual, I throw again, I keep running, throw again, I'm dazed, I use my target dummy, I gain the distance back, I throw a weapon again, I run, he goes back to my target dummy, I throw another weapon, I run, I go to the kiting spot,
too far away.
I throw another weapon, and then I jump. And when I jump, I immediately move up, and then I reset the leash with a thrown weapon, and then I just follow him. So weapon, I follow him around, I throw another weapon, and then I go back. And you see the elemental, because he's marked, you can see him through the walls.
I'm out of range.
I throw another weapon, and then I run, I jump down, I throw another weapon, I jump back up, he comes back, etc, etc. And that's pretty much it. It's the easiest of them all. So yeah, you should start by doing these. It's going to give you some confidence, and they are really easy. Like once you did this, you just do the jump, throw, jump, throw, jump, etc. etc. Also, guys, watch out for this patrol. This is the Alliance patrol that patrols from this castle, Stormguard, to the Alliance town right there. So they do this, they patrol like this, and they go from town to town basically. So if you see them while, the first time on your way to Hammerfall, simply just wait for them to pass. Um, and yeah, that's alright. Now the Thundering Exiles. The Thundering Elementals are they are the hardest. 8 out of 10. Always stay in defensive stance the whole fight. Mark nearby mobs to secure your pools and to control your environment. The pooling strategy is the hardest. You can use Shield Wall on CD to tank a couple of lightning bolts during pulls, and you want to use your Troll Blood Elixir, um, and you're going to use a lot of healing potion and silk or heavy silk bandages for this fight. Quick reminder, they have two abilities. Lightning Bolt will deal around 125 damage, and they have instant shock spells that hit for around 210 damage. My recommendation, always be over 4. Now, for the Thundering Exiles, as you can see, let's say you come up from Hammerfall. Again, you're gonna follow the main path and you're going to arrive at this intersection between Hammerfall and Stormguard, and you're going to take this path right here instead of going this and then this for the Cresting Elementals. Now for the Thundering Elementals, we're gonna go this way, this little path that will. There's a raptor here, so you can always charge in, hamstring, and just kite him, and just run into the Wowhc farm. Alright, for this fight, you want to be defensive stance as well. This is going to be very annoying. The pulls are annoying for the Thundering Elementals because you're going to take some damage, and you're going to you're gonna have to refresh the leash every 10 seconds, which means you're going to take some lightning bolt damage. Again, just like the Cresting Elementals, you want to mark nearby mobs, so you secure the environment. This spider, by the way, this spider sometimes comes here, so you really want to guide them from this to this to this to this to this all the way here, and then once you're here you want to guide them to this barn. And there's another spider right here. Yep, there it is. So you really want to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, and then onto the barn, the Wowhc farm. Alright, so I'm gonna show you live another pull, use my timer. There it is, this guy is pulled. I'm gonna pull him again. I'm gonna take this lightning bolt, it's fine. You see, I'm always looking for the spiders, I'm fine. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna pull. I hit it at 22, so I need to pull him again at 32 every 10 seconds. Boom, I hit it at 33. So next up is 43. So because it's 43, at 40 I start to come up again, pull, I hit it at 45, so the next one is 55, because it's 55 at 52 I start to come again, there you go. I'm gonna take a shock here, it's fine. gonna take another one. 102. So now I'm fine. I took a lot of damage, but now at least I got him and I can start to do the dance, you know. Right here you can use your potion and it starts now. You hit, you run, etc, etc, you run. I took a shock here, so that was bad. So because you took a shock, you can now use your bandage right about right now. Bandage. His shock should be on CD, so there you go. And then you immediately refresh the list. You can take like 3 to 4 um, 3 to 4 ticks of bandages. You cannot take more ticks because you need to refresh the leash every 10 seconds, otherwise the mob is gonna leave. And yeah, basically you're going to take some shocks a couple of times, but the goal is to really get that max distance so he doesn't shock you. And yeah, you just continue to kite. Make sure you don't stop here, but you keep running because he usually keep also he also keeps running. So if you keep running, you maintain. You see, I really try to maintain that distance, so he's not too close to me, and he doesn't instant cast shock me. Yeah, see here he did, but it's fine. I have my bandage that is off CD. I can use my bandage, a couple of ticks. I misplayed actually there, but it's fine. I have my healing potion in 20 seconds. So make sure you are above, you know. I'm doing really bad right now, but yeah, make sure you are above 400 HP. You see I use my pot and I continue hitting him. Also I forgot to say, but use your troll blood elixir, troll blood potion. It's gonna help you a lot in this fight because this is a long fight, and it's gonna help you regen a lot. So yeah, and you just keep doing this until he's dead. Basically, that's these are 7 minutes fights. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you the whole fight, but it's basically the same thing. Now let's say you are in a shit position, you have like 200 HP, you just LOS him and you don't throw a weapon. You just keep doing everything except you don't throw a weapon and he will leave the combat. So that's it for the Thundering Exiles, the Cresting Exiles. Difficulty 7 out of 10. Stay in distance. You want to mark nearby mobs to secure the environment again, and you have to perform a rock jump that can be hard, but you have to train, and also be careful about a nearby raptor. There's a raptor that will aggro you if he's up, so you need to kill that raptor every time. And okay, so I'm in Hammerfall here. You're gonna leave the city. Make sure you take this path and you don't like walk to the main path, because sometimes, I don't know, I've seen a couple of trolls um, here, like a pack of like 5-6 trolls, and then they would rush the city guards to fight them. So if you're really unlucky, they might spawn on top of you if you take this way. So just cross like that, cross this way. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to get to safely to the frost elemental kiting spot. So you want to stick to the main path here. You always want to, you see what I'm doing, you take your left click and you just look around. You see there's a raptor here. Always remember, you know, let's say he aggroes onto me. What you do is you go to distance and you jump, kite, jump, strafe while strafing and while also looking on top of you so you don't aggro more mobs. Alright, so be careful, there's a spider that lurks just behind this little hill. Again, if you see a mob, just mark it so you see he's marked so I can see through the hill. Very, very, very important. There's another spider here and another one here. So you want to wait here. We are going to go this way to follow the path. Just make sure I'm taking like extra distance because I'm 31 so I won't aggro them, but when you're 29 these are orange level mobs so you really want to get max distance. Again, it's not a big deal if you pull one mob, but okay, you see this guy is leaving so I can safely cross now. There it is. Okay, now you see here there's a little hill. On this little hill, when you have the Alliance barn in sight, you want to go this way. You want to follow the bush. So there's a bush here, there's a bush here. Careful about this guy. Careful about this guy. This guy is roaming. And then you can actually just charge this raptor, hamstring, kite, and go to the other raptor, this one, near the kite spot. Be careful about this spider, and if you aggro this one, you can also hamstring it and just kite, and there it is. Now, what we're gonna do now is we are going to mark the enemies. So there's a spider here, be careful about this guy. There's a spider here, be careful about this guy. This is the raptor that we are going to have to kill because he will aggro. If we don't kill him, he will aggro when we are doing the rock jumps. And there's another raptor right here, but I think he's dead right now. This raptor here, you also need to mark it. So now we are going to kill this raptor. And don't forget to not loot it. You don't want to loot it so that the respawn timer, there it is, this is the raptor. You want to mark him as well. This guy will never aggro onto you, this guy will never aggro onto you if you stick to this very spot for the rock jump. Now I'm going to explain to you how to exactly perform these rock jumps. So I'm gonna zoom in. So you see these little plants. Basically you have to be on the right side of these plants. You go right here, and if you look at the rock, you see that there's a little corner here. You see this corner on my mouse? You basically jump onto this corner. So what you want to do is you want to be close to the rock. See, I can't move past through it. And then you want to jump and then move up. Jump, move up, as you can see. You can also like jump and move at the same time, but it's not gonna work all the time, you know. You really want to be here, jump, move up, move back, go close to the rock, jump, move up, go back, 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 etc. etc. As you can see, it's like when you master this jump, it's really easy. You just make sure you are here, you jump, you move up, then you move back, you jump, you move up, you move back. So it's like jump, move up, and then move back. Jump, move up, move up, then move back. It's really, really easy. Actually, it's not easy. It's a bit stressful, especially when you have like a school level mobs hitting onto you. But once you master it, you know, you can just do this, and then it's not a big deal if you're here. You can still make it, as you can see. But always make sure you are on this side when you perform the rock jumps, because let's say you are here or you are like on the plant, the mob is actually going to come to you this way, and when he comes this way, you are 100% going to get hit. Even if you jump, he's gonna hit you like this, and then he's gonna come back, and then you need to move backward this way, so then he goes this way. You want the mobs to do this, boom, boom. So I'm gonna show you live. Always make sure before a pull that you have enough ammo. If you don't, let's say you have like 20 ammo left, you just right click on this 200 stacks and it will immediately refill your munitions. Alright, so we want to pull this guy. So whatever we pull, we mark it always with school mobs. Be careful, there's like a bird that patrols this way, like this, you know, like this, and that's pretty much it. Now we set up the timer, we pull, we click the timer, and then we're gonna throw another weapon about right now, because we need to keep the leash every 10 seconds. So you see, I kept the thing, and we can even throw another one, and then when he's close, we want to target dummy, throw again, get some distance back.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready yet.
Keep throwing, target dummy is now dead, so now you go to the kite spot, jump, move up, and look at the elemental, and now you throw. Run back, jump, move up, you throw. Run back, jump, move up, you throw, run back. Jump, move up, oh I failed here, jump, move up, run back. I failed because I wasn't super close to the rock. Here I managed it, boom, jump, move up, throw, and then when you're more experienced, you can like throw a weapon when you're down and when you're up like this, you know, and you just go faster. You will take some hits. Okay, I didn't get a hit here, but you will take some hits sometimes. Let me just show you. There you go, minus 54. That's why you have to be in this stance. Also, I forgot, always be in defensive stance, so you take less damage from his auto attacks, and you keep doing the rock jumps. Boom. Always jump, move up, jump, move up, jump, move up, move back, jump, move up, throw, move back. Also keep your right click pressed as I'm throwing. You see, if I don't click anything, I move on a weird. My character takes a weird direction, you know. So what you have to do, you have to jump, move up, throw, and then maintain your right click so that when you walk backwards, you walk in this direction, and you don't walk like this. You're just gonna do this with practice. You're gonna master this with practice, but it's pretty easy once you master it. Um, so yeah, and then you see here he was still moving, so I just moved up a bit, took a little hit here. If you're not confident, first you can drink some health potions. And again, remember, if you are in trouble or something, all you have to do is just not throw any weapon, and you keep doing the rock jumps, but you don't attack him, and he will reset in about 10 to 12 seconds, like this. And yeah, you pretty much do this, and you're good to go. Let's say the raptor respawns. I'm gonna show you 12508. You can see I'm pulling. I'm doing a standard pull. There it is. I'm pulling. I'm about to use my target dummy. There it is. And then I will realize soon. So I'm pulling, keeping the leash. Target dummy is dead. And then you see the raptor respawned. So here what I do is very simple. I need to abort the pull. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the rock jumps, but I'm just not gonna throw any weapon. So the elemental after 10 seconds will just reset. You see, I'm not throwing anything. I'm just doing the rock jumps. I'm not throwing, and he leaves combat. And you see, this is the other raptor. As you can see, he's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Fuck. You see the other raptor here? The other raptor, he is marked. He is the raptor that was there. Because I know that this is the marked raptor, the other one, I know that this raptor, the yellow marked raptor, he's not going to aggro me. Because like he's patrolling over there on the upper side of the hill. But this one I need to kill. So I'm just gonna kill him, and once I kill him, I wait for my target dummy CD, and then I just do the pulls again. Now I'm gonna show you one last pull, 4, 5. Okay, as you can see here, I'm doing my pull. The elementals is pretty low. He's like 273 HP. By the way, when they drop under 200 HP, you don't even need to do the jump. You can just walk around the rock and kite them like this, because they will be slowed because they are low HP. So I'm doing this, and I realize that the raptor respawned here, and he's gonna aggro me now. I'm healthy and I'm confident about the rock jumps, but maybe you are not. So if this happens to you, if the raptor comes in while you are doing the rock jumps, simply do as I said before. you just stop throwing weapon at the elementals and you keep doing the rock jumps, and eventually the elemental is going to reset. But because I'm confident, I just kept going despite the raptor being here, and I basically made you will see the raptor is going to do the same circle. It's going to be a little bit funny. So you see, I literally don't care about the raptor. I'm still doing the thing, and now I jump and look, the raptor is taking the same path. And so now I'm just doing, I'm just finishing the elemental, and there it is. But do this when you are high HP and when you're confident with the rock jump. So you see, I'm gonna kill it.
I can't do that yet.
And yeah, and then I'm just gonna deal with the raptor. Um, I want to reset him because raptors, they, when you kite them indefinitely, they have like this, they can store attacks, and when they attack you, they can like do multiple auto attacks within 1 second. So I just wanted to, that's why I decided to fear and then run away, and then I'm gonna kill him. As you can see, oh, I got the charm, nice, and oh, that was the last charm. Okay, never mind. That's why I'm not killing him. But yeah, otherwise, I would have killed him and just keep doing the elemental pulls. All right, so that's pretty much it. If you're in trouble, like you're getting shaky about the rock jumps, you're not feeling very confident, you fail the rock jumps, and the elementals is auto attacking you, he's going to frost nova you. They frost nova after like 3 or 4 auto attacks in a row. So yeah, don't hesitate to just use shield wall. Shield wall lasts 10 seconds. Don't hit the elementals, and during shield wall you're not gonna take a lot of damage, and after when shield wall ends, the mobs, because you didn't attack him for the past 10 seconds or so, he will reset. So yeah, um, that's pretty much it. Now, last part, the troll grounds. General rules. Um, yeah, there's 3 types of trolls. Shamans, they are level 33 and 34. Shamans, warriors, axe trolls. Axe trolls are the easiest. Warriors are a bit annoying because of their disarm, so you have to kite them, but it's not that hard. And the shaman ones are pretty hard because they do a lot of damage. Um, Again, important to note that if you prepare yourself well with the preparation, you have the similar gear as I displayed earlier in this video. This part will be a lot easier. You're going to be like a level 30 warrior on steroids. Okay, so now we are in Stranglethorn Vale, we leave Gromgol, and we are going to kill the trolls. We are going to go to a specific spot right there, just behind the Nessingware expeditions. So you want to follow the path. There's some raptors in here, but it's not a big deal. Just kite them. There's an ogre that can patrol here, this guy. So always be careful still when you walk up. There's a raptor here, careful about that. Again, let's say you are reckless and you didn't see him, he's gonna aggro. Stay in defensive stance, don't hit it, and just strafe, strafe, strafe. Keep strafing, stay on the road, and there it is. So you now go to your left and you follow the road. Be careful, there's a raptor here, another raptor here. Keep moving up, and careful about this murloc. And there could be a murloc also right there. So if you pull him again, just stay in defensive stance and keep running. Stay on the road. And now we are on the spot where you're going to do most of your work. So here we go. You can see there are some tigers again. You want to mark. There's a baboon here. You mark him. There should be a panther or another tiger. Yep, there it is. Right here. You want to mark it. There's a panther here. You want to mark it. And on this side, there's panther or tiger here. You mark it. And there's another one right there that you can also mark. Alright, so this is the spot. Basically, we are going to kite the warriors on this road. We don't pull any mobs when we stay on the road, so don't be like afraid to. If you stick to the road, it's fine. Now there are a couple of spots. So this guy. Now I'm 31, but this guy, you can attack him and stay like the safe spots. I'm gonna talk about the safe spots. Um, this is a safe spot. Nobody is going to patrol here or whatever. Um, if this guy, let's say he's a warrior and you need to kite him, you can simply kill this tiger. And once you kill him, the path is clear, so you can kite him um, like this on the way to the road. Also, before you're doing the trolls, make sure you buff, scroll of stamina, agility, strength and protection. Make sure you buff your weapon with heavy sharpening stone, your two-hander weapon. Make sure you eat, so you get the cooking buff, and make sure you get battle shout before each pull. Now I'm just gonna kill this guy real quick, just to show you the safe spots to kill the trolls. Alright, so this was a safe spot. Like you don't need to panic. Nobody's gonna run into you. This is another safe spot. There's a troll that patrols over the entrance, and then he goes back into the ruins, and he goes like back and forth. But you should be safe around here. You know, if you attack him, you pull him. You keep it around here. There's a tiger or a panther here, but this guy shouldn't aggro you when you're here. So this is another safe spot to farm. Now then there's this spot right here. This is another safe spot to farm, and the only thing is you need to pull him on this side. Um, so this is a warrior. It's a bit scary, but I'm gonna show you basically where If it's a warrior, all you have to do is kite him. But let's say this is a shaman or an axe thrower, you want to kite him here, right about here, because um, there's a tiger that can roam over there, and if you are here or even here, you're going to aggro the tiger. So you really want to stay about here. You want to keep it like around here. Now, once you this spot is killed and this spot is killed, you can advance to this spot. There are no trolls here, but there should be one troll over there and one troll. This is a scavenger, so we don't need one troll over there. So you can also kill both of these. Um, when you aggro here the troll over there, just make sure to mark this tiger because he can get in range. So my advice is when you pull the troll that is sitting right there, pull him over here. If it's an axe thrower or if it's a shaman, of course, pull him over there near the tree, and then you can kill him there. This is a pretty safe spot. You're not going to aggro anything. Um, if this is a warrior or this is a warrior and you need to kite them to the road, make sure to be careful about this tiger. So you will have to run this way, throw a weapon, and run all the way up there, hamstring, go back here, and now you get access to the road. So yeah, be careful about this. Yeah, that's about it. So this is one spot. Wait, what is he doing? Okay, this is a bit weird, this path. I've never seen the tiger doing this. Just be careful about this tiger. Again, when you pull, there you go, this warrior. So I'm gonna take this example because this is a 34 warrior, so I can't pull him melee range. I'm just gonna drag him to the road. So there we go. Just wait for this guy to move up, to move back like this. Okay, now we pull. Hamstring, failed, hamstring hits. You keep strafing, you move back, you refresh the leash, you go this way to avoid the tiger, refresh the leash, refresh hamstring, keep running, run, 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 run all the way there, and there it is. Refresh the leash, restoring weapon, and now you're on the road. You are now safe.
Too far away.
Now I'm going to show you on the other side real quick. So this is also a safe spot. You can go ahead and just charge this guy and like pull him over there. Just just make sure you have more rage than me, because this is a 34 axe thrower. So yeah, just make sure. Okay, this guy helped me. Okay, once you kill this guy, this is also a safe spot. But you have to be careful about this tiger. And so when you pull this guy, you want to pull him close to the tree again. And then there's this guy. You can also pull this guy and then pull him back here. But again, like if this guy respawn, like right now this guy respawned, so you want to take this guy out first. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so this is a safe spot. Wait, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna farm some rage
I'm out of range.
onto this tiger. I'm gonna get my rage. Now I'm gonna kill the shaman. So again, this is a safe spot. You're here. Make sure this guy leaves before you go in. There you go. He leaves. You charge in and you pull him over there. Right there.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Near the tree. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a safe spot. This one is a safe spot, and then you can pull this guy when he roams like this. And you know, if it's a warrior, you can just pull him to the road. You know, you pull him to the road. Make sure there's no tiger here. And you hamstring and you just kill him on the road. And then you can go back onto this guy. Again, it's a warrior, so you want to hamstring. Okay, I'm strong because I have the Whirlwind Axe, but without Whirlwind Axe it's a lot harder to kill warriors, so just make sure to do the proper technique that I just said. For warriors, you have to kite them. So there it is. 1, 2, 3 safe spots. 4 safe spots. When you pull him over there. 5 and then 6 over there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you want to be extra safe, you can kill like one tiger over there to, you know, kite back to the road without having too much issues, too much problem. Now the axe throwers, they have throwing weapon and they enrage at low HP, but they pretty much they are easy because they don't have any abilities. So we can face tank them, and the sequence is going to be charge, demo shout, 5 times thunder armor, then you can go to defensive stance. If you have 20 rage, hit disarm, hit rend, then go back to battle and look for execute. When you switch stance, because you can see I have a macro, um, My macro is basically when I go battle stance or berserking stance, it equips my two-hander weapon. And when I go to defensive stance, it equips my shield and my one-hander weapon. I can show you if you want real quick the macro. This is the macro, hashtag shoal tooltip defensive stance, equip my outlaw saber slash equip slot 17 my commander's crest and slash cast defensive stance. And I do the same thing for battle, show tooltip battle stance slash equip Whirlwind Axe, but before it was Merciless Axe slash cast battle stance. So when you do this, when you switch stance and you switch weapons, you see it resets. You see my timer, it resets the swing timer. So it's very important. You want to, let's say you are in defensive stance, before before switching, you want to throw, you want to swing. I will show you on this little turtle. So you see here, I'm swinging, but let's say if I swap now, you see I lost some swing time. You see here, if I swap now, I lost. If I swap now, I don't swing. You see here, I never swing. I never swing. So you want to do this. Hit, then swing. Same here. Hit, then swing. Hit, then swing. Hit, then swing. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Let me kill this real quick. Alright. So yeah, make sure to optimize your swing timer when you switch stances. If you have excess rage, let's say you already applied 5 thunders, you still have 40 rage, you don't want to switch to defensive stance because you only retain 25 rage, so just go for heroic strike and then swap to swap stance. Okay, 33 axe throwers are really easy. These are the easiest. You don't need any rage. You can just go. You can just do blood rage and wait and then go. So like you see, I have 0 rage here. I go blood rage. I'm gonna stack 20 rage. Let's say this is my axe thrower level 30, and then when it's over, you just wait for your health to go back to full, and then you can charge in. So that way I have like 15 to 20 rage, level 49 death, as well as the charge itself. It gives you 12 rage, so you will have like 30 rage, but that's just um, a little trick. So yeah, you don't really need a lot of rage for level 33 extra, and for level 34 just get like 40-50 rage. It's perfectly fine. They have no abilities, and with the gear that you have, you're going to destroy them. I'm going to show you a clip. Um, Extra 50703 50703. There it is. So you see, this is a 34 extra. I have 40 rage. I charge in, first global, demo shout, then I have overpower procs. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, when you get an overpower proc, use overpower. This is #1 priority. You don't do anything else, you just press overpower. So you see I overpowered but I didn't crit, so yeah, I didn't get the deep wounds. And then I pressed 1 thunder, second thunder, miss, third thunder, I got an overpower proc again because he dodged, and again orange level mod they dodge a lot. That's why going arm spec is insane with overpower talent. So I get overpower proc. Wait, what? Fuck. Wait. 5. Okay, it's here. I get an overpower proc. I use overpower. It crits, so it procs deep wounds, and now he's like 600 HP. So I'm like, I'm just gonna press rend and I'm gonna slowly kill him. I don't even need to use 5 stacks, but you could go not press rend and use another thunder. You can see here. I'm gonna have another overpower proc. That's crazy. I got 3 overpower procs in one fight. Like that's just crazy. Didn't crit, but it landed. Um, then I went to distance because I had some rage, and let's see if I did the the swing correctly. Overpower. Okay, I fucked up my swing, but you see I have 20 rage here. I'm in distance. I hit this arm, and here you see I swing, and now I go to battle. So this one was good. And then I just finish him off, execute, and that's it.
I can't carry anymore.
Very clean. Very easy. Okay, warriors. They have disarm and they enrage at low HP. These guys are annoying because they disarm, so you want to kite them on the road with hamstring and throwing weapon. The sequence: charge, hamstring, run away, throw weapon every 10 seconds to reset the leash, hamstring again, and just repeat this until he dies. Now the careful stuff: when he disarms, sometimes he's gonna get into melee range because your hamstring fell off, and you want to hamstring it, but he's blocking, he's parrying, you're missing your hamstring, so you can't hit it, and maybe he's going to disarm you, and maybe he's going to daze you, and when you're disarmed, you can't do anything. Um, you can't press any abilities, so it's very scary. uh, you have 3 options when this scenario happens. If you have some rage, at least 25 or 30, you can and the target, the warrior doesn't have bleeds, so deep wounds or rend. If no bleeds and you have the rage, you can use fear and immediately bandage. Um, Or if you don't have rage and the target doesn't have bleeds, you can use sticky glue or slumber sands plus get distance plus bandage. Now, if he has bleeds, deep wounds or rend, just use dummy and then bandage. Uh, Dummy is 5 seconds. Slumber Sang or Sticky Glue, if it hits, it's gonna be like 8 seconds. Same for Fear. So yeah, basically keep in mind when you're fighting warriors that this scenario is going to happen, and when it happens you need to react fast. Okay, this guy doesn't have bleed, I have the fear, I have enough rage to fear, I'm gonna press fear. Don't wait. um, Even if you are like 80% health, just press the 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 thing. Press your fear, press your sticky glue, press your slumber sands, press your dummy. It's very important. You will not take extra damage. If you're like 80% HP, you don't have to use a heavy silk bandage. You can just use a regular silk bandage. Um, and yeah, and then you just kite them to death. So I'm going to show you a little video passage 516. Let's go 516.
that close.
Okay, so there's a warrior here. Okay, so I have a rage here, but you don't really need that much for 34 warriors. You can get like 30 to 40 rage is fine, and if it's a 33 warrior, you don't even need rage. You can just enrage first, wait a bit, and then engage with charge. Um, so I'm gonna pull him, waiting for my HP to go full. There it is. Charge, hamstring, first global, and then I run immediately. Throw a weapon, I run back. If there's a raptor or a tiger on the way, just kill the tiger or try to avoid it, but it's a bit scuffed, and if you get aggro, it's gonna be a bit dangerous. So yeah, just clear the path, this path, um, and yeah, kite him to the road. You see. And then if you stick to the road, you won't get aggroed by nearby mobs because you've marked them. Just stick to the roads and you will be fine. Hamstring ends, I just wait. Hamstring, parry, hamstring again. He disarms me, but I did hit the hamstring, and you strafe to not get dazed. Do never give you back. Don't give you back. Here I throw a dynamite, he resisted. And there it is, hamstring again. I hit the hamstring, I kite by strafing, and then throwing weapon. Throwing weapon again, throwing weapon, hamstring fell off, hamstring, he disarms me, he dazed me here. So what do? I don't care, I instantly press fear. I lost 400 HP already, I'm getting dazed, this is not good, so you just press. Don't hesitate to use your defensive tools. So I press fear, I gain distance. I could have used like a small bandages, but I think I only had like heavy silk bandages, and I was like, I still have target dummy or slumber sounds if I get dazed again. So that's why I decided to not use bandages, but you could very well use a small bandages there. Reset the leash always, you don't
I
want
need
to
to get
lose
closer.
the leash. And hamstring again, I get another power proc, it crits, I get disarm. Okay, so here I get disarm and I couldn't um, hamstring, but as you can see I'm getting crushing blows. So I don't care, again, I literally don't care, I just press my dummy. And now I don't have fear, I don't have dummy, but I have slumber sands left. So always be mindful about your defensive CDs. And I bandage. I get some ticks. He comes back, I press hamstring, I kite, I strafe, and I get the distance back. Keep throwing weapon, and parry, hamstring hits, and there it is. And now I get an execute proc, and I kill him. There it is. Now, let's talk about the shamans. The shamans, they have three abilities. They enrage at low HP just like the others. They have a Fire Nova that will deal AoE damage around 180 damage, and they have Lightning Shields, 3 orbs just like the Shamans, um, and they will do around 85 damage per tick. So, these guys are no jokes. They have lower armor and lower HP, but they do a lot of magic damage. And magic damage, we don't like this as warrior because our armor is going to be basically useless. So the idea is to face tank them and kill them ASAP. Sequence, pretty much the same as the axe throwers. you want to charge, you want to be full wage before pull. Maybe if it's a level 33 shaman, if you're like 50, 60 wage, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. But if it's a level 34 shamans, you want to you want to be full rage. So get some rage on a tiger, um, and then let's go. Um, don't hesitate also to use heroic strike in between your thunder spam. So yeah, the sequence: charge, demo shout, thunders, distance, disarm, rend, go battle, execute. The same sequence, but this time, because they have low HP, um, don't hesitate to use heroic strike, especially if you have like full wage at the beginning. If you keep hitting, if you keep missing your thunder armor, you're going to waste rage because you're going to be at 100 rage. So yeah, you can just press heroic strike 1 or 2 times to dump some rage and get them down faster. Um, your shield wall ability must be used for 34 shamans and only 34 shamans. You don't need them. You don't need that ability for the others. Um, Obviously, if you're dying because you made a mistake and shield wall is up, use it. Um, but yeah, make sure for example, I charge, I demo shout, I thunders, I go distance. I'm probably going to be like 30% HP because shamans, they really do a lot of damage. As I'm pressing disarm, I also press shield wall, and when you press shield wall, you want to fight for the full 10-second duration. You will take very little damage, so make sure you're using full value of your shield wall. And after that, after the 10 seconds, you can press your defensives, use superior healing potions for the 34 shamans, use dummy plus heavy silk bandages, and if things are still a bit messy, you can always just hamstring and run away. Or hamstrings, fear, um, sticky glue, run away. Yeah. I'm gonna show you a clip against a 34 shaman at 443. Okay, there it is. 34 shaman. You can see I'm full rage here. 80, but when I charge, I'm gonna to be 90 rage. First global, you see, demo shout, thunder, second thunder, parry, third thunder, fourth thunder, overpower proc, broken. You can see how overpower is broken. And here I used heroic strike because I had some rage to dump. So I used heroic strike and then I went to defensive stance instantly. I use my shield wall because I'm 600 HP, and keep in mind that if they refresh their orbs, if they frost fire nova again, you can quickly die against shamans. So yeah, I'm using my shield wall value. I'm going back to battle stance. It still works, by the way. You see my shield wall, even if I'm in battle stance, it still works. I get execute proc. I fail. Here, my shield wall is about to go down. I fail. No, I don't. I pressed rend here. This was probably a bad ability to press. I health pot here because my shield wall is over, and then I kill him. This was a small pot because I knew I could have killed him and I still had target dummy. I still think that you should target dummy first and plus bandages, and then you look at your HP and you see if he's close to die, you can just use a small healing potion. Otherwise, don't be greedy, just use a greater healing potions. And there it is. yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a safe spot, but when you pull this guy, make sure you pull him to the tree because there are tigers here that can roam. So like when I fight this guy, I don't know if I'm gonna fight him right now. Whatever. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it um, for the shamans. And yeah, if you do this, you're going to have all the materials, all the stuff needed. You're level 30 and Cyclonian. Now, before you do Cyclonian, before we talk about this, watch out for Narilacence. Narilacence is it's an elite dragon that patrols around here. So this is the Cyclonian. Cyclonian is gonna be summoned here. You're going to kite him over the tree, but the elite dragon Narilacence um, patrols this way. He patrols. He comes from here. He comes from here. He comes here. He comes here, and he patrols all the way, I believe, to here. But I don't know where he cross. If he cross here and you are doing the rope jump here, there's a chance that you pull him. So my advice, the biggest advice I can give you, and when you've done this, you're pretty much like you've pretty much done this challenge because Cyclone is really not that hard. I suggest you to just wait here, wait for the dragon. When you see the dragon patrolling, when he leaves here, then you can start um, pulling Cyclonian. And so you're gonna talk to the guy, you turn the quest, you accept the quest of the summoning, the guy is gonna come here, is gonna summon Cyclonian, you pull him with throwing weapon, you use your timer, 10 seconds later you refresh the leash, when Cyclonian comes close in melee range, you drop the target dummy, you gain distance,
I don't have a target.
you keep the leash by using a throwing weapon, and then you go to this tree, you throw a weapon, and you cross. And that's pretty much it. Now, something important is that you want to use this path. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, this cycle. Boom, 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 boom. So like, throw a weapon, boom, throw a weapon, boom, throw a weapon, boom, throw a weapon, boom. You don't want to do this, you see. Um, you don't want to do just like, let's say this is Cyclonian. Cyclonian is gonna he's gonna do this. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do this, and he's gonna do this. So you don't want to do this. I don't know if wait. I don't know if it works on this. No, it doesn't work because the snapshot can. The snapshot they can swim. Fuck me. Okay, my bad. Okay, so you don't want to kite Cyclonian by just going left to right. You don't want to do just this, you know? Right, left, throw a weapon, throw a weapon. You don't want to do this. You actually want to use the lateral um, distance as well, because if you cross from here or if you cross from here, it doesn't matter. Cyclonian is going to do all the way back. If you're here and you cross here, Cyclonian is gonna do all of this. So it's better to run back and then cross, and when you cross this way, you cross on the way up, you throw a weapon, then you run back, you throw a weapon, he's gonna come, and then you cross again, and you cross to the upper side. You throw a weapon, you run back, you throw a weapon, and then you cross. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's going to be a long fight. I can show you here. See what I do? I cross on the way up, I throw a weapon, I move up, because he's doing all this way, then I move down, I throw a weapon, I move down, and then I cross. And I cross, you see, I don't cross like this. I cross like this, boom, boom, no, boom, 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 not tuk, 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 tuk. So you see here, I throw a weapon, I even have to move up because I'm out of range, then I move down, and I make him do extra steps, and then I cross, and when I cross on the way up, I throw a weapon, I move down, I move down, I move down, he's doing his spin, so I can keep throwing, and then I cross on the way up, then I move down, and then I cross, etc., etc. And if you do this, you're going to reduce the chance that he hits you, and because when he hits you, he's going to bump you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Let's see, when did he when did he bump me? I'm just going to show you how to react when you get knocked back. Okay, see, here I got knocked back. Okay, speed 1. Here I'm gonna get knocked back. Should have run earlier. I get knocked back, so he keeps walking into my direction. When you get knocked back, just cross. Just cross, and he's going to do all the way back. So just cross. Make sure you reset the leash, but always hit your weapon when your feet are planted on the ground. Do not throw weapon when you are swimming, because otherwise he will evade and he will regain his HP back. So you see here, and I walk back and he's doing the stuff, and then I walk back and I cross up, hit, walk back, cross, etc., etc. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Um, if you have any question, I know that again, English is not my it's not my main language, and it's been a while I didn't practice it. So yeah, um, is this guy going for Cyclonian? No. Okay. Um, so yeah, if you have any question, guys, just feel free to comment. I'll try to answer everything. Yeah, this is a really fun challenge, and don't if you have any feedbacks on my explanations and stuff to improve on my part, on my side, don't hesitate. I take any constructive criticism. Yeah, that's it for me. Have a nice evening, morning, day, wherever you live, and goodbye.